Welcome back, guys, to the burning city of Skellytown, where today we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna build some new train infrastructure around the whole area that's all cargo. So if you guys are excited for that, be sure and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I hope you're ready because this is gonna be a pretty fun episode. So I hope you stay to the very end to see the final result. But yeah, let's get going as this building finally dissolves and everybody's good. So that's good. At least the whole town's not gonna burn down. All right, so essentially, as we look through the map, so we have this initial train station down here in the cargo, and we're actually gonna make a second one over here, right about here, underneath this crane lift. And then essentially, we're gonna have another train station up here by this fishing village, as well as over here by the trash. And that's kind of, that's kind of what we're gonna do in this episode. I think it'll be pretty good. It'll allow a lot more access to cargo stations via train. So yeah, let's get going. So I think the first thing that we got to do here is translate this area here into a second train, I don't know, depot, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to relocate some of these shipping containers here because this is exactly where it's going to end up going. So that's actually kind of maybe just, no, really, that doesn't say that's not connected. Okay, I guess we'll put it right there. That'll be good. We will need to relocate this guy for the time being. I know it's outside the connection, but it'll be fine for now. So let's go into here. We'll go into our medium port, and we will get out our intermodal train. And actually, I'm gonna need to move that road anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and make it about there. That should be pretty good. And plus, it's right next to this crane lift, so it's kind of it seems like it's a good positioning to me. Let's go ahead and let's just move this out of the way a second because we're going to need to redesign the road here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into here where we can get our new road, make it a little bit wider out here. So I kind of go like right about, yeah, we'll go right about there. If it doesn't let it, it's not gonna let me. Of course it's not. Let's just go ahead and delete that whole part there, and we'll just put the road back in. All right, so let's get a road back out. So we're gonna go, actually let's go ahead and put this one back in. We gotta go about there, and then we will bring it out to, we can come a little further. Go about there. Now we'll go about there. That's I'd say that's pretty straight. Take that. So next would be to move that guy to there. That should work. And then I kind of already started a bit of a train line here that will go across, and I think that should work pretty well. I know it's not great having that blocking off any traffic, but it'll do for now. It'll do. So essentially we need to grab our train network, and we will just bring this on through. And actually, yeah, I'm not sure where I want to get this back in here, but I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that because it is a fairly large. And honestly, it'd be kind of cool if like the train somehow went through it. I don't know, is that reasonable? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I don't really see a way to be able to put that back in there. So I think we're just gonna have to demolish it and probably put in a few smaller ones potentially. Or we could maybe come make this out a little earlier and we could fit it in there. You know, I don't like that. I don't mind that idea. Let's go ahead and try that. So essentially we need that road there. So maybe we'll come out to about there and we will bring that to there. That looks pretty good to me. And then we'll go ahead and bring this on out. Apparently my brush strength is way too small. There we go. So now that should be good. We should be able to come back into our port road, come down to here, come into replace, and just replace it. As long as it did not, oh yeah, didn't do that. Didn't do that right. That way, please. That way, and that way. Wonderful. Next thing to do would be just to expand out our pavement section. Make sure we grab the corners so that we're not making new ones. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get that large one back in here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of space. Let's go ahead and put it right about there. I think these containers are probably still okay to be right there. They're kind of clipping, but they're really close. So we'll handle that. That'll be fine. All right, next step is to finish up this train line here. So I think if we, oh man, this should be pretty perfect actually. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're in line with that guy, and then just bring it on down. Why? Oh, oops. Say, why is it have a wall on it? All right, perfect. All right, I like that. I like that. That's pretty good. We might put fence around that potentially, just to kind of add a little bit of a realism there. So let's go ahead and maybe do to there, maybe. All right, that looks pretty good. Take that. So I think at this point we'll leave that side be. We could probably hit resume, because everything should still be running properly, unless I deactivate it for some reason. I don't know how that got turned off. That was a close one. But yeah, we're gonna come over on this side for now, and we're going to finish up this track. Now this track will essentially just kind of follow the road here and end up coming out of the area right there. And then actually what we can do is we'll be able to connect it up here via the depot, train depot. And actually I think maybe we probably need another depot, so we could just go ahead and do that as well. We do have plenty of money. So let's get 8 vehicles on it. Probably gonna need about maybe 5 or 6 trains, I would say. So maybe we'll just do maybe this long one here, and we'll see if this ends up working. Now I know it didn't really work last time we tried it. So maybe it'll work this time. So why don't we do this one, since it's got tracks both ways. And essentially we're going to connect this one up to, we'll connect it up to a few spots, but let me go ahead and build out this line here. All right, that's one down. So now if we can probably just bring this around here and kind of loop it back around this, and maybe just connect it out in there. I think that should work pretty well. So let's get going to do that. That'll work. I think that'll be fine. It's not, you know, the perfect angle, whatever, curve, but I think it should be good. I had to do some weird stuff up here, though, that's for sure. I don't know, sometimes these tracks just don't connect, and I can't figure out why. So I had to use some weird different other type, and that seemed to work. So I don't know. Whatever, we'll just deal with that. So now that train can, I mean, this is kind of it's definitely an ugly loop, but yeah, we're gonna leave it. You know what? If you look on Google Maps, everything is not perfect. So, all right. So now essentially we just need this track to be able to come out this way. I probably have to take it off of this. Probably, I don't think it can be through there. So next step will be to take this track here and make a nice curve out of there. Probably like that. Looks pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna bring this up and through here somehow. I don't know how yet. We're gonna come through here, avoiding all of this. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I guess it'll be a higher track underneath these, and that's not gonna happen. So a tunnel, maybe? I don't know. Or we kind of do like this weird loop around the bridge. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I don't know. Is that even possible? Let's try it. So if we come here, we'll go like there, and then we'll go there, and then we'll go about. No, we gotta go like there, maybe. I don't know. Is that cool? Yeah, why not? Why not try it, right? And I think it made it pretty flat. And does it? I mean, it's really close. Yeah, no one will tell. No one will know, right? No one will know. Just no one will know. Just don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, and we'll be fine. We will be fine. All right, let's keep that on the ground, and then let's go ahead and connect it on up. So we're gonna need just that one, I think, and that should find it. Perfect. Perfect. Now, for some reason, it likes to sink in for like 1 meter. Don't know why. I really don't know why it does that. I mean, I'm at 0 feet elevation, but oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do. I think maybe we'll do the trash train station over here, because I do have one that's like legitimately for trash. And so yeah, that would be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and put it maybe like right there, and we'll get a nice road connection there. So we'll do maybe like a one-way turnaround, and we will put it right into this intersection. That'll be the out, and then it'll be over here. Here we go, like there, maybe. Kind of crappy. We're not gonna do that. I gotta come down first, and then do the corner. There we go. That works for me. Yeah. No, that's great. So what we're going to actually do is, since this is a one-way track, we're going to build a second. Does this have an extension or not? No, it does not. Okay. So yes, we are going to add a second line that goes right outside of it. Nicely there. We'll just connect that on up, and then that'll give the option for a bypass if we want it. Let's go ahead and now snap for a second so we can kind of get right in the middle. All right, looks pretty good to me. Turn our snapping back on, and then we'll go ahead and connect it up. All right, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. I think this is actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of cool, to be honest. Kind of goes around the corner to get under the bridge. I don't know. It's clever. I think it'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So then it kind of curves around here, ends up coming right into here. Now all we have to do is just finish this up. So we're going to use our complex road tool. Get a little nice curve into this. Make sure that we line up with the other side. No? This one. There we go. Perfect. Well, that looks pretty good. Just in case we want to extend out down here. And yeah, potentially maybe make another one down there. Don't know yet what exactly it's going to be. But the next train station will be just a normal cargo terminal yard. I think we're going to put it up here. Oh, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do just the general freight yard, just because it's a little too big. Yeah. And so this is a little bit of a smaller version. I think we want to go more with something like this. All right, so I put it up on the hill as far as I could, but I think we want to go further than that. Let's go ahead and just get out this road. Extend it on out, and then let's just move this a little bit. We want to be about there, I would say. That looks much better. Much cleaner. And yeah, so we're going to get the train line probably to cross the highway here. It could actually go over it right here, potentially. We could go up just a smidge, and it could go straight over. I think that could look pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get that working. So we're gonna start it about there. I'll make sure that it stays on or off the ground. And then make sure that we are going straight off of this. We don't want any height variation there, so pretty much there. And we should just be able to go straight over this. Oh yeah, look at that. That's like perfect besides that. What? How did I let it do that? Hold on, I had anarchy on. Try again. Alright. Snap there, please. Man, you're not gonna let me do that, huh? That's kind of annoying. Okay, well, I got it working in the end. It looks pretty good here, I'd say. That does not look good, though. So, yeah, that didn't come straight. What's up with that? All right, you know, we're just going to delete that and try again because that was terrible. Unfortunately. All right, let's go here. We are going to need to turn anarchy back on, unfortunately, and then there. All right. We'll take that. We'll leave that as a ramp, actually, or a sidewall. That'll be fine. All right, now all we have to do is go ahead and connect this up. And it should be fairly flat. Maybe a little down slope, I guess. For the most part, it should be pretty much the same level. Looks like it's about 40 feet. I'll take that. It's not bad. There we go. We'll add a little slope there for the train. And then we're going to do exactly what we did on the last one, where we put one of these right on next to it. Just in case we ever want to bypass this guy. And I left it elevated, of course I did. Alright, let's maybe again, kind of, we'll be about there. I know this is technically in line with that, but that's okay. So then this guy is going to come down into there, and then this guy will do a complex curve with, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I will take that. And so yeah, that, it's, you know, I probably should have just turned here now that I think about it, instead of waiting so long, but because I probably, yeah, I could have just taken it right back. I changed my mind. I redid it. It actually looks way better. The road needs to come down just a little bit, but we can adjust. That should be fine. Nothing too big there. Plus the train looks way smoother now, so that's good. All right, now essentially we just have to connect this up to our port way over here. So this needs to kind of loop around, come through here. You know, it's going to be a slower moving train. That's just what's going to happen. So this is going to cross here and just come through there. So let's start with this side. Would it be weird to have one of these bridges over the land? Yeah? Yeah? Is that what we're thinking? Much better looking, much better. All right, yeah, I think this crossing too is actually quite nice. I think it turned out very nice, and it's not the biggest slope in the world. It was only like 3 degrees or something like that, 3%. Great, I mean. And yeah, so that's good now. So we have a connection out to that one. We have a connection out to this one. Now, the only thing would be we don't have a way to get trains out here to this line. All right, so I know this is maybe kind of crazy, and let me know if you guys think maybe a slightly different approach might be better, but I'm thinking that we build a little bit of a train bridge right here and just turn this over here and connect it to that one, so that technically these is now connected. I'll have to just we'll just make a separate slip loop right here. Now that way the trains coming from the depot here can just slip this way and then come across this way, come across the bridge, get on that line there. I don't know, is that the best way? Probably not, but it keeps it all in a loop, I would say, I guess. I mean, I think it's a good enough approach at this point. So the tougher part is going to be getting a bridge across. Because if we just do like this, let's say, like that, we'll just put it in and see what happens. We'll see what it looks like. Maybe in the air would probably be a good idea. I mean, it kind of looks like crap, so we're gonna have to redo that. Now, I think the problem is that this station's too close to the cliff. I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a problem because it simply doesn't have enough time to turn. But maybe we just have to deal with it. So let's get about maybe like a 2.5 degree slope. I think should be pretty decent. And then let's just go right here and we'll just make the 2 1 lanes, I guess. Can I not move? What is that? What is the point in this if it's just gonna make it all janked up? Okay, well, it's definitely not perfect, but it is definitely working. And it does, I mean, it's got a little down there, but it's okay. And then on this side, looks like that's about pretty much lining up. So let's go ahead and get our track back out and just connect this on up. All right, there we have it. I think it turned out pretty good. I hate how that's not straight, but oh well. This side's a little straighter. I like this side better. But yeah, now we got a beautiful little bridge over here that lifts up. Lift bridge, I guess is what you call it. But yeah, now this is all connected up beautifully here. We already got fish being stored here, which is excellent. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. And some food. That's perfect. Okay, so now the moment of truth is creating the lines. So let's go ahead and get out our cargo rail tool. And yeah, so essentially it'll be a pretty short line. It's probably only 1 train, I would think, per line here. So it's just gonna go back and forth from here to there. Let's make it like a bluish line because it's gonna have fish on it. We'll go with that. So let's connect that back up there. We will stop it so that I can get into our cargo line here. This is going to be port to Skellytown fishing. Good. And we do need to make sure that there's only, yeah, I do not want the long trains. I think even 20 is probably too much. So let's go ahead and do the 15 one. And yeah, the cargo one is probably fine. Let's say maybe we'll do like the cargo and the agricultural. Makes sense to me. So yeah, there we go. Now we got the 15 wagon freight train. I think is probably fine. All right, let's see what kind of spawns. And I think yes, 1 vehicle is plenty on that line. There it is. Nope. What? I don't want the medium port. I want the... Oh, God. It's not going to spawn, is it? Oh, no, there it is. Thank goodness. Okay, let's see what it spawned with. I think this will be pretty good. 15 is cutting it close. I think that's still enough, though. So we'll go with that. All right, next up would be the line from the port to the outbound area. So let's go ahead and create a line there, and we'll connect it to here. Why is there a pathfinding area? Okay, let's try something different. Why don't we start from here and see if it lets us connect to it? Pathfinding error. What? I'm so confused. That one's fine. You can go to this one. What the world? You know what? Fine. We'll do this one first. This one will be our trash kind of out. And on this one, again, the 10 one is probably fine. And we're going to do just the trash, please. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit. Well, maybe we'll do both, I guess. I don't actually know if that counts, if it will only do trash, if I only do the trash train. But yeah, we'll leave it at 2. 2 is probably fine. Okay, now for the serious question. Why does that not connect? What did I miss? Okay, I can waypoint there. I can waypoint here and there. And then all of a sudden I can't waypoint there. What? Is this not connected? I am so confused. Please someone tell me. I can get to here, but as soon as I go past there, then I can't get to there. So there's something broken here. Weird. Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna just try to reconnect it, I guess. Yeah, it's like it doesn't... What? Okay. Can I connect to the bridge? What is happening? Oh, I'm out of... Oh. Well, I could probably do it. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't think that would do it before, but... Why don't we just get all that? We got lots of money, guys. Hopefully not famous last words. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe reconnect that. Okay, maybe... No, because I wasn't on the... That's really weird. Is it going to let me do it now? Okay, it is. Well, that was a weird glitch, guys. I don't know what was up with that. Okay, so we're going to do that one. And this one is going to be port out of Skellytown. And let's make sure that, yeah, the 8's probably fine. Let's go ahead and maybe do a bunch of random cars. We'll just do all of them. I think is probably pretty good. So let's see what that brought up, shall we? Yeah, it's a little shorty one. We might end up having multiple trains there, but we'll see. This is the 10 cargo train one for the trash. So that'll look pretty good. And then this is the 15 one, which, no, the 10 one, I guess, as well. So yeah, we'll let those do their business here for a few minutes and see where it lines up. All right, here comes train number 1, and it definitely looks like we could probably extend that train. That could be at least twice as long, I would say. So you know what, we're gonna do that. That'll end up canceling itself out, which is fine. Oh, this one had 2 of them. Okay, well, they're both gonna update. All right, while those update, let's see if our train ended up over here yet. Oh, there it is. All right, yeah, heading across. I think that's a pretty good length. Looks pretty good to me. Now the thing is all of this going to get out of the train over there? Because that's a lot of stuff that it's going to export. I mean, this is 1,400 tons. That's pretty good. Now the thing is, over here, there's a bunch of fish. There's 898 tons of fish. Does that mean that it's going to take all 900 tons of that fish? It did not at all. What does this have on it? Does this have anything on it now? Hold on, come back, train. I need to know what you had on. You have, oh, well, I guess it took 27 tons of fish. That's not bad. All right, so that is what I was expecting to happen. There is a bunch of trash stored up here, though. Garbage. 110 tons of garbage there. Does that mean that I could just make another train come from there to there to pick up the garbage? I kind of was thinking, though, that I was going to bring the train, another line from here. Maybe one train from there to there. I think that could be reasonable. So let's go ahead and do that. So essentially we're going to have one come from there over to there and back again. Beautiful. We'll just do it the same way. Port to trash dump, we'll call it. All right, again, this one, I think we could probably get away with the 20 length one. should be good. And then, yeah, so on this one, we're gonna have a trash train or trash car. I don't know, let's just do them all. Let's just do them all. All right, I think only one should be good. So we'll do one on that one. And let's go back to the one to the, no, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna do, no, never mind. No, we're not gonna do any of that. Okay, let's go ahead and just let that run for a few minutes. There's our beautiful train. Let's go ahead and maybe change a couple of these line colors. So maybe the dump one will be like a bright orange, I guess. And then let's see here, we got a few different lines in here. So our export trash maybe we'll make that one more of a brownish color, I guess. That should be good. I don't think that's saved because that's what the game does. Oh, it did. Oh, okay then. All right, yeah, so they have 107 tons, and this is the export trash. And so I think it'll work. I think it's working. I think it'll be pretty good. All right, I think this is going rather smoothly well, if you ask me. I don't love how this train terminal doesn't tell you what it's holding. That's a little annoying. Well, let's go ahead and wait for a train to come in at some point. And here one comes now. So this is the port to the trash dump one. So we'll see what all it picks up. And to make sure it actually fits in here. It's gonna be real tight. It's gonna be close. Oh yeah, it's like it's meant for a 20-er. Perfect. So let's see what it picks up. Absolutely nothing. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Maybe that's why it's not showing anything in here, because there's literally nothing in the station. All right, well, let's check the other one. Is there anything in this one? Probably not. All right, the train is on its way back. It's got some a various amount of stuff, I guess. Alrighty, guys, I think this has been a very good episode, if you ask me. We definitely integrated our cargo network now to a certain extent. We do have now a nice exporting path from our port, as well as over to our fishing village. We got to our trash dump. This is all working out rather well, and obviously, like, things can come into here. Let's see if there's anything on this train. Hold on, is there anything on this train? There's some garbage. Is it gonna dump the garbage here? That'd be kind of weird. Why did it dump the garbage here? Okay, well, that one picked up a bunch of stuff. I don't know. But anyway, technically this could come off and they could export stuff and bring it right into the city here, which is not that far away. So that also works. I don't think we would do any other train station or any other cargo station. I think this one, as well as that one, is definitely close enough to get stuff into the city here. So yeah, I think we're doing good there. We do have a nice massive traffic jam here for some reason. Why? What do we got a traffic jam for? Okay, you guys are turning. This is a light. I mean, can you guys not turn on a light? Oh, let's go ahead and see if I can upgrade this. Technically it says I can, so I'm gonna do that. Get an extra lane in there. I think that should be better. You have a little bit easier in case people want to go straight. But yeah, that's being a pretty terrible traffic jam. Wow, that's got 900 people on it. Holy cow. And this one's got 0. Okay, it must have just filled up, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they're working. They're working. Yeah, I think the next episode we'll probably do some urban sprawl to kind of finish out this area here. Potentially come up this valley. I think it'd be kind of cool. Potentially even add another train station up here. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. We did kind of finish up these couple islands. I think they're looking okay. We do have a massive traffic jam here. Okay, we might end up needing to doing a traffic episode as well, because we definitely got some issues going on. I don't know why. I haven't built any more residential, so don't know where they're going or where they're going to. But yeah, we got a massive traffic jam on this bridge. All right, but like I was saying, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm just keep pushing on it, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to our goal. But if you guys enjoyed, thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next episode.